Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another crypto video. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content. Today we are going to be discussing Hedera Hashgraph and also its correlation with Project New Dawn, or if you will, pretty much partnerships with multiple banks, including the Bank of England. So, without further ado, let's jump right into this. So, we've been talking about this Project New Dawn for a while, right? This is pretty much it. CBDC for inclusion. Now, I'm not going to go over this as we kind of already looked into this multiple times, but I do want to put together a correlation or a connection, if you will, into this. So we do see Hedera Hashgraph is already a partnership with them. We also have MTech here. Now, if you don't know what MTech is, pretty much, we've gone over this multiple times. They're basically a company that is working on the technology for CBDCs and also CBD Cash. We do see Federal Reserve is on here. Now, again, we've gone over this multiple times. For anybody who isn't, new here, please, be aware that there is more people who are watching the channel now. So I do just want to go over this real quick. We do see POC Scope, Digital Cash Infrastructure, Project New Dawn. Now, this Project New Dawn is very interesting to look at because when we looked at it before, this is basically the white paper here. And if we do hit a control find and when we type in Hedera, we do see that Hedera is on here multiple times. But first and foremost, we do see here, this is interoperability. Now, interoperability is a killer use case, and it is one of the best use cases that we've seen for anything, right? Yeah, sure, you could argue that, cross-border payments is cool and all, whatever, but interoperability is what really ties a lot of this stuff together, and it actually helps a lot of things run efficiently, especially CBDC networks. Now, we do see here, the digital cash blockchain can be integrated with existing systems and does not require major retooling of the current banking system. Further working with Hedera Hashgraph, again, we have confirmation here, Hedera Hashgraph Network, we will develop further understanding how to use interoperability to provide trust in private CBDCs networks. Now, we've gone over why Hedera is so key with this. Let me actually duplicate this and go to why. So if we go to this overview, again, for anybody who isn't, isn't new here, please be aware that there is still more new people watching the channel. So we do see here that Hedera Hashgraph does achieve the highest grade of security possible, and that's what they're going to be trying to look into, is not only privacy but also security. They need something that is the highest tier security, the highest tier of pretty much scaling and low cost fees as well. We even see over here, right? If we look here, they're trying to find something that is going to help scale transactions at a higher rate and also at a lower cost fee. If we come down and actually read more, we do see technical collaborators. Hedera is the #1 here. We also see Microsoft, right? And that's why when we went over to that other website and we seen at the bottom Hedera Hashgraph, Microsoft, and also MTech, this is why. And we're seeing, Hedera is the only public distributed ledger technology built to run mission-critical enterprise workloads. Structured as an LLC, Hedera is owned and governed by leading global institutions across various industries. Now, the only few ones that I really want to mention out of this entire group that we see here is the banks that they already have under their belt. We also see, we kind of did a little bit of insights on linking this to QNT, which we do know QNT is a very strong hold. They are linked together in a way here through R3 Corda, or if you will, Hyperledger Fabric. Now, I just want to say this is going to help scale of public networks we do see here. Again, it's going to really extend the utility of private networks as well, if you see, because they're going to enjoy the decentralization of public networks. That's basically why they want Hedera Hashgraph. They want more scaling, they want privacy, and they want that high-level grade security that we do see here. Now, what's the correlation between, for example, Hedera Hashgraph and the Bank of England? Because that's what we're really trying to get into. And I thought this was funny because we do see a new dawn for payments, and it's funny because this is called Project New Dawn. Like, you can't connect the dots any further like that. I thought that was very funny to look into and see, but This is talking about, this is from the Bank of England, and we've already done a previous video on the Bank of England and how they're trying to get to scale with a CBDC. They mentioned, you know, they want something that is the greenest technology out there in terms of crypto. And Hbar, we've already gone over the kilowatts an hour, pretty much the power usage and all that, and it's one of the greenest, if not is the greenest crypto out there, so I could definitely see them choosing this overall. Now, to really sum this up, we do see Victoria Cleland, I hope that I said that right, talks about the evolution of payment structure in the UK. She sets out the role of a real-time gross settlement RTGs system and our vision for the future. There are 12 months to go until we move to using a new global standard for payments messaging, ISO 222. She says the payments industry must work together to build a payments infrastructure for future generations. And we also do know that Hedera Hashgraph is one of the only cryptos that are massively regulated and looked into by the SEC so that they are majorly compliant. Now, we're not going to read too much into this entire speech, but she is talking about really changing up the entire payment structure and system. We do see we will transition to enhanced ISO 222 messaging in February 2023, and in September 2023 introduce a state-of-the-art core settlement engine, the heartbeat of the new RTGS service and of the UK financial system. And we do see even down here the criticality of evolution of payments. In 2010, 56% of payments were made using cash. This fell to 45% in 2015 and further declined to 17% in 2020. So they do know that, you know, right now a lot of everything is digitalized. Now, I'm not going to do too much connecting the dots in here because there's nothing too crazy to connect the dots, but we do see, you know, they're talking about fintech as well. They're talking about Facebook and Amazon, stuff like that, and how payments are really scaling at a massive rate. But we do see here CBDCs. A CBDC would, if introduced, and that is an important if being considered by a number of recently announced groups, be a new form of central bank digital money issued by the Bank of England for use by households and businesses. Importantly, it would coexist alongside cash, of course, commercial bank deposits, and core payments infrastructure such as RTGs. Now, we also see a decision to whether to introduce CBDC will be made in due course, but a significant program to enhance the existing infrastructure is already well on the way to delivery and is set to start to make a real difference 12 months from now, the renewal of RTGS service itself. Now, like I said, they're going to really try to capitalize on faster payments, scalability, stuff like that. And I really do see at the end of the day, we're going to see that, for example, wider interoperability, border access, higher resilience, improved user functionality, strengthened end-to-end risk management as well. A lot of these are key components that Hedera is already kind of scaling or, you know, pretty much focused on pain points wise. And at some point in time, like even right here, right, the importance of cross-border payments is growing, and the value of global cross-border payments estimated to soar from almost $150 trillion in 2017 to over $250 trillion by 2027. So when we talk about even Hedera Hashgraph being like a piece of this pie, right, $250 trillion, and we look at the market cap of it, right, because we always like to look at the market cap compared to what it could possibly be. Hedera's back at 49 today. I just did a massive jump in price. But we do see that the market cap's only $1.5 billion, which is crazy to think about, because even when we're talking about CBDCs and cross-border payments is a huge key component here, yes, but we also have to look at the fact that we could also be seeing digital cash, and that is this central bank digital cash, modern cash infrastructure built for inclusion by design with an open banking architecture. So we're not only going to see CBDCs, because CBDCs and CBD cash are completely different. CBD cash is basically just digital coins, if you will, almost like stable coins. I didn't look too much into this, but I do know that MTech is on this project, which we already know at some point in time, so will Hedera, because they are basically partnered with each other. But this is huge because central bank digital cash is not only going to disrupt, the massive cross-border payment structure, as that is a $250 trillion market. But we are going to be seeing it disrupt pretty much everything. Like, everyone will be utilizing central banking digital cash, if you will. And we've already actually kind of talked about that with the Hedera token service. The Hedera token service will be a big use case value in this aspect. We even see, like, it's not going to need smart contracts, so it eliminates ADA and stuff like that. But this is the token service. This is building on the token service. We see payments for DLTs, financial services as well, supply chain, energy, and sustainability. This is what I was talking about, right? They want a green crypto. Hedera Hashgraph is the greenest crypto out there. It really is. And we already see most are already kind of building on this platform. We've kind of gone over these, but I do want to talk about this. So we do see security audits, low predictable fees, native tokens, enterprise governance, configurable compliance. Again, this is a big key component here. KYC, know your customer. It's huge. And then programmable as well. And then we do see more down here talking about more partnerships and stuff like that. But the big key here, now, if you guys didn't watch this video on Hedera Hashgraph's Twitter, you could see the Hedera token service enables the configuration, minting, and management of fungible and non-fungible tokens. Now, this is from February 9th. This is talking about how pretty much everybody will be utilizing Hedera Hashgraph. We do see funds sent, Hedera token service, hello future, hello technology as well, like hello tokenization, hello future, and all that stuff. This is basically telling us everybody will be utilizing Hedera Hashgraph. And the way that it works is it's going to be utilizing that central bank digital cash, where everybody's pretty much utilizing a phone to make payments, receive payments, and you see it here, right? They're even kind of showing you it's all connected to the bank and the financial district, if you will, and everybody's going to be utilizing it some way, somehow, from a tablet, from a phone, from a laptop, from whatever the case may be, anything that has internet access, they will be utilizing it. And I think that this is a big key component for Hedera Hashgraph, which I went over in a past video, but I do want to talk about it because we're also seeing it disrupt this massive cross-border payment structure. And I do think that Bank of England and multiple banks across the world are going to be signing up with Hedera Hashgraph. But what I thought was very interesting here was this correlation of a new dawn for payments when we already have confirmation of Project New Dawn and Hedera Hashgraph being a big key player here for interoperability to help these networks actually run and run efficiently through scalability, which we already kind of talked about with this massive 10,000 plus transactions per second that will ultimately turn into unlimited transactions plus. So I think that this is going to be a massive update. I think it's going to be a massive project as well, long term. This is only the beginning. Everything that we're seeing is only the beginning. These prices that we're seeing for Hedera are only the beginning. Like I said, when we look at $1.5 billion in market cap, we could really tell how undervalued this project is. The 50 billion max supply is nothing to worry about either. I already mentioned that, and I already talked about the tokenomics. Again, Hedera Hashgraph is the future, and without a doubt, do I think that they are going to be utilizing Hedera Hashgraph for this as well. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, as always. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, you guys could follow me on Twitter at NCashOfficial. You guys could also join the free Discord down in the description below. And I just hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out.